So, hello everyone. Our today's topic is how government courts have dealt with stray dogs. So, let's start our this video. SC has, यानी कि Supreme Court has directed local authorities in Delhi NCR pick up and take all stray dogs to shelters. Government policy and previous court rulings prescribe in situ management of stray dogs, immunization and let's see immunization and sterilization. What is the process of making something free from bacteria or other living organisms? And strays through immunization. Immunization, the action of making a person or animal resistant to a particular infection disease. Okay. और ये एक्चुअली प्लानिंग चल रहा है ये ये एक्चुअली सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर दिया एंड व्हाट इज C2 मैनेजमेंट तो लेते हैं द सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑन मंडे डायरेक्टेड म्यूनिसिपल authorities to pick up and house all stray dogs in Delhi and parts of the national capital region in dedicated shelters within 8 weeks. The directions were given in a case the top court took up show motu on 28th July after a very disturbing and alarming newspaper report about the death of a 6-year-old girl due to 6-year-old girl due to rabies. Infants and young children at any cost should not fall prey to rabies. The action should inspire confidence that they, yani ki children, can move freely without fear of being bitten by stray dogs. Justice J.B. Pardiwala said, if any individual or organization comes in the way of picking up stray dogs or rounding them up, we will proceed to take action. Okay. In 2022, the Apex Court had upheld a Delhi High Court judgment which said that strays strays means move away aimlessly from a group or from the uh, right course or place. Strays must be tended to any to tended to and fed within their territories. In 2022, the apex court, the top or highest part of something, the apex, okay, the apex court had upheld a Delhi High Court judgment. Delhi High Court, which said that strays must be tended to and fed within their territories. A provision in the Animal Birth Control Rules 2023, okay, ABC rules, Animal Birth Control Rules, ये भी friends, it is very important for UPSC, which Justice Pardiwal called absurd, widely unreasonable, illogical, or inappropriate, states that after immunization and sterilization, strays shall be released at the same place or locality from where they were captured. Okay, the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1960, which aims to prevent the infliction, uh, the act of inflicting something unpleasant or painful for someone or on someone or something of unnecessary pain or suffering on animals, is the primary animal rights legislation in India. Under the act, the center in 2001 promulgated promulgated the ABC dogs rule, yani ki ABC means animal birth control. ABC animal birth control rules. These rules mandated the sterilization and immunization of strays by local authorities supported by animal welfare organizations and private individuals. Humane methods having or showing compassion or benevolence. We call it being well. Human methods were specified for capturing dogs. Okay. Notably, the rules mandated that dogs be released back into the same area or locality from where they were captured after undergoing sterilization and immunization. Euthanization. What does this mean? Euthanization was only permitted if dogs were critically ill. Euthanization. It means uh, let me let's search on Google. Euthanization, the practice of intentionally ending a life to relieve pain and suffering. Okay, mercy killing. Often for individuals with terminal illness or in persistent vegetative, or this is called euthanization, was only permitted if dogs were critically ill, fatally injured, or rabid. The government has often reiterated its policy of managing stray dog populations through sterilization and immunization. In 2022, the Animal Welfare Board of India, a statutory body confirmed by the 1960 Act issued an advisory which said that all the RWAs citizens of India are requested not to take any kind of adverse action against the feeders of dogs or not to relocate or resort to poisoning of dogs or any other atrocities which is against the law of the land. Okay. In 2022, the Animal Welfare Board of India, a statutory body formed by the 1960 Act, issued an advisory which said that all the RWAs, what does this RWAs means? Let's search it on Google. Real world assets. Okay, risk weighted assets. A measure of the riskiness of a bank's assets. For example, holdings of government bonds might be weighted as 0% risky, while unsecured loans might be weighted as 100% risky, with mortgaged loans 40% risky. Mortgage. What is mortgage? A legal agreement by which a bank or other credit lends money at interest in exchange of for taking little. Okay, and citizens of India are requested not to take any kind of adverse action against the feeders of dogs, nor to relocate or resort a place that is a popular destination for vacations or recreation, or which is frequented for a particular purpose. Resort to poisoning of dogs or other activities which is against the law. Okay, in 2023, the center okay, in 2023, the center updated the 2001 ABC rules. The 2023 rules were more expansive in their scope to also cover stray cats and created a three-tiered monitoring structure for immunization and sterilization of animals, maintaining that stray dogs. Okay, maintaining that stray dogs cannot be displaced. The ABC rules reclassified them as community animals and included provisions for community animal feeding. Okay. In April this year, SP Singh Baghel, Union Minister of State for Fisheries, Animal and Husbandry, and Daring, gave a written response in Lok Sabha that stated that the intensive implementation of the ABC program by local bodies is the only rational and scientific solution to the overpopulation of the street dogs and controlling incidence of rabies. So the largest and dog bites in India, the largest population of street dogs is in India. Numbers are not known but are estimated to run into crores. In 2019, the government told Lok Sabha that street dogs numbered 1.53 crore. It repeated this data in 2022. More than 37 lakh cases of dog bites were reported in the country in 2024, up from 30.5 lakh in 2023 and 21.9 lakh in 2022. According to government data from February this year, nearly 4.3 lakh dog bites were reported in January this year. Okay. If the dog is rabid, its bite can infect the victim with rabies, a viral disease that affects the central nervous system and is almost uh, and it is almost fatal. Like it can cause almost death if not treated immediately. According to government data from February 22, 2025, 2025, 54 people died from rabies in 2024, up from 50 deaths in 2023 and 21 deaths in 2022. 36% of rabies deaths in the world occur in India. And according to estimates by the World Health Organization, dog bites are responsible for about 96% of the mortality and morbidity associated with rabies in India. The WHO says 30 to 60% of reported rabies cases and deaths in India occur in children under the age of 15 years, according to WHO. So that's it, friends.